Shit.
So they want to
We
know.
got it. Did. Oh, and we're live.
We're here.
Yo.
What up?
What's
What
up,
up?
baby? What's up? What's up?
Dying of COVID. Could be COVID. I'm vaccinated. I don't know how that could be. I'm actually not feeling too bad. A little sick.
My wife is super sick, so that's why I'm out in the garage. My Bennett and Perrin are both home. She brought them home early for, just because she felt like shit, and so they just came home and napped. So I just came outside.
Yeah, avoid it, man. Something's going around.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
started
delayed
getting.
from JY. Sorry.
Yeah, I
He's
started getting
coming.
sick Friday. He is coming. I started getting sick Friday, and um, and then it went away. I did an hour C2 bike at low effort, solid. Put my feet in the dirt,
Man, maybe
sun
that's what I need to do.
my butthole. It was good. We're killing it.
Shit. Yeah, I've been sitting around for 5 days. I haven't done anything. I feel brutal.
I can't do that.
Not good. Anywho. All right. Well, yeah, we got the workouts out, boys. At first glance, they all got the same vibe as they always do. I don't know, just at a once over. I like them though.
Yeah. I literally haven't. I haven't even looked at them. I just put it all together. I wanted to give like a full fresh. Oh, yeah. Brian and them are. We're gonna do a. Go ahead. You want to say it?
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, we're in the morning though.
Yeah, so we're gonna try and get up super early. I 50% chance John's gonna make it, but me and Travis will be up and we'll be doing like a pre-show. So if anyone is up watching live, cool. Or if you pop in later, but we're gonna go before they go. So like 5 a.m. EST ish. Oh shit.
I put it in the StreamYard. Come on, Johnny. I'll let you do that. Yeah, we'll be ripping a pre-show for Rogue. Fuck, they're early. It's like 4 or 5 Eastern. So if you're up, shift workers, Sarah Cooper on the West Coast, maybe you might still be up from the night before.
I was gonna say the West Coast. Oh, still up.
Yeah. Yeah, should be good. Workouts look good. Did you take a look at them at all? Mal will be on shift.
No, I haven't even looked. I wanted to give like a full fresh. I just put them together.
So yeah, we got
a little presentation.
Beautiful. We had 9 workouts, 7 released, 2 unknown still far. We're missing like our dual style workout, our head to head.
Yeah, which I assume is probably going to end Saturday. That would be my guess, right?
Event 6 we're missing. Yeah, I could see that. And like a couple little things maybe we'll point out as we're going through that are missing so far. But yeah, it looks good. Oh, Johnny's in the chat.
Coming in hot. What's up, man?
What's up, John?
What's up?
How's your grocery haul?
Good.
How many Fairlife do you buy at a time? Was that a Hyundai? Was that
5?
4-packs?
Yes, 100.
Nice.
It's 5 at a time. They that's the limit. The limit's 5.
Oh, they do put a limit on it. How long does that last? You drink 2 a day?
2 to 3.
2 to 3. So a month-ish.
Yeah, around a month.
Nice.
Hey. All right, let's do it.
All right.
Cool. You guys want to go workout by workout here?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay, you got it. Beautiful. Okay, event 1, quicksand. 10 rounds. We have a sandbag carry, unknown weight, unknown distance. We just got sandbag carry in a 400-meter
300 pounds.
It's going to be super heavy. I think it's going to be
300 pounds for 25 feet.
Is that what it is? Do you know? Or is that what your guess is?
No, it's not what it is.
Oh.
It's probably if I had to guess, I would say maybe like a 200 for 50 foot down and back.
Yeah, something like that. Do you think they're going to force them to carry it on the shoulder, bear hug?
Bear hug.
Prop for sure, a turnaround, right?
So they did something like I'm thinking like what they did back when Fraser competed with this. They called it the Cyclone event, and they carried a bag like that around an arbitrary distance. But it's 10 rounds, so that's a lot. So like that's why I think only 50 feet. That's 500 total feet of carrying.
Yeah.
So this is 4K of running, the exact same amount we had last year in event 1 with a weighted implement. Instead, we have the sandbag this year instead of wearing the ruck. Like pretty similar event, right? Like
I mean, I think this creates a lot of, this doesn't benefit anyone, I don't think, because especially if the sandbag carry isn't like 100 feet, then I mean, this is like the stronger people are going to do well in the bag, gain 5 to 7 seconds, but the run's going to, you know, I mean, I think it's going to really, I don't know. I think it's going to really, I don't think we're going to see a benefit to like the lighter athlete or to the stronger athlete, unless they just can't touch the bag.
I think it benefits the longer limbed athlete.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I guess so. But that athlete's like probably pretty good at running too. But I guess, yeah, you're right. At least bigger guys that
like
run
it's
well.
just less effort. You know what I mean? If your muscles are less pumped, you're going to run better throughout. I mean, 10 rounds of it, you know,
so long.
4 to 5 rounds, I would say it's negligent, but 10 rounds of it, negligible. 10 rounds of it though is so much that I feel like just the bag is going to do something.
Yeah, for sure. Backs, a lot of low back blow up for sure. Especially if it's like a Husafel or like not a traditional, that's like maybe a little awkward to carry as well. Maybe that creates, I can't imagine it's just like a traditional.
I hope it's the shape of Scotland.
Oh, like the old Africa style, like the like strongman.
Yeah.
So what would that look like? I don't even know what Scotland looks like.
I probably got to use the United Kingdom. Probably can't just do Scotland.
I don't know. I've not, my geography is terrible. UK shape.
So best runner just going to win this event then? Best runner?
I don't know. I don't know if it's a given for like I would rather put my money on like a Hopper or a James than an Adler or a Ricky for this event.
Yeah.
Adler and Ricky are the best runners, but I think if you find a big guy that's not that far behind, like they're just going to carry. I just feel like the bag's got to be there for something. Right.
It's got to be heavy enough to slow down the smaller person.
I feel like in these type of events, it just ends up being the best runner anyway. Like they try to.
You're right. How'd last year go?
Tia won. Who won for the men?
I'm talking about the Texas Trail Run. I guess that would have been 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Okay, so Adler won the run last year. Ricky got 8th. What was he saying? Anyway, so yeah, and they had that little sandbag drag last year that was super irrelevant too. Anyway,
the drag was the most irrelevant thing in the world.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, I'm going Jeff Adler with a massive comeback win, and Tia.
Well, we even have to pick the girls.
Yeah,
I think this hurts. I think if we're just talking kind of our storylines, I think this hurts Gabby from like creating any potential separation with Laura. As far as
why?
Like, if the bag is heavy enough, I think it slows down Gabby and allows Laura.
Dude, no way, dude.
No, okay, all right.
Who won the Capital?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right.
Dude, Gabby
I don't even know. It's
really
funny.
good
I don't
with
even know.
odd implement. It's just Laura is, you think of her as the queen of odd implement. But
yeah, sure.
But Gabby is
4K run.
maybe the second or third best runner, and I would take her on odd implement over Tia and Emily. I think Gabby will be second in this event. It's hard to pick against Tia, but I bet Gabby's really close to Tia in this event.
Yeah. Okay. She did get second overall. Well, she won the event 1, right? In semifinals.
She was Gabby was 13 seconds. Yeah. Gabby's 13 seconds behind Tia last year in event 1 at Rogue. Again, maybe similar style event.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Right.
So it could be a very real one too. All right, who's your pick for the men?
It's hard to pick against Jeff in this.
Yes.
I'm going down.
Ricky.
No shot on down.
Goodness, he's not being...
I'm going down.
I
believe in you, brother.
I'll probably say Jeff in heat 1. It just would not shock me if James or Hopper or even Vikowski is really, really good at this event.
Oh yeah, that's right. Brent's still competing.
I just feel like the sandbag should mean more than it's just who's the best runner.
Sure. Well, then it's probably heavier than 200 pounds. I think the 200 it might be negligible for the.
If it's 250, I would pick Hopper.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's like 250, 175. In Rogue.
That would be amazing. But if it's 200, 150, I'd probably pick Jeff still.
All right, let's do it. Event 2. Standy event to start off with. Event 2, the North Sea Taiga. 32-26 calorie echo bike.
I don't like this
16
workout.
ring muscle ups. 8 squat snatch. What'd you say?
I don't like this workout.
Come on, man. I haven't
It's
got
a
through it. 8
sprint.
squat snatch, 225, and 6 shuttle sprints. Kind of looking like the semifinal event with the echo bike and muscle up scheme until you get to the last part there.
I don't know.
Maybe why don't you like it?
I think
know, I'm
it's a little
chewing on
bit
it.
slower than the semifinal.
Yeah,
substantially slower.
pin
That
it,
squat
yeah.
snatch is going to be, people are going to miss. I think a lot of people are going to come in and miss that first rep.
Oh, this has got Vellner missing like
100%.
3 reps in a row all written all over it.
Without a doubt. Vellner completely fucking implodes. He gets there first. Without a question, and then he fails 3 in a row. No doubt in my mind.
The old leaf in the wind, shaky wakey Patty Vellner. Maybe we'll have some interesting sprint races at the end, but yeah, I think it'll be a pretty tame approach for the echo bike and the muscle ups relatively.
I think this is the trap, right? I think if you try and go unbroken, I think it kills that lockout, and I think people get really squirrely on the snatches, and those snatches get really slow.
You know, I think he's gonna do really good in this event.
Justin
Medeiros.
Oh, he's gonna.
Yeah,
Mr. Lockout. Yep.
Yeah.
Is this bar?
Very,
is this
very
bar
solid.
heavy for Danielle?
Brandon?
160.
The squat hurts her.
You think so? Even though
I wouldn't pick her to win this event just because of the squat snatch.
Sure. I mean, I think she does. I think relative to some of the other events, I think she's going to do okay.
I would say middle of the pack.
Okay. All right.
I'm telling you, if it was just snatch any way you want to, I think she's not a bad pick to even win. Well, obviously not win because Tia, but like top 3.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. But the squat hurts her.
How about Mr. Guy Malheiros?
It's not a bad one for Guy.
It's not. I think Guy will be very good in this event, but it's hard for me. Like, if I don't think Guy's going to win the event, it's hard for me to say he's going to do good in the event. Like, you know what I mean? But I think this might weave that. You know what I mean? Because, like, what can you name an event where he's top 3, but he didn't win?
Oh, yeah, I have no idea.
No, like, every event he does good at, he's going to win the event, or he's,
right.
Not fit enough to compete. But I mean, but you're right, Travis.
Either first or your last, baby.
The least thing that matters in this is, I mean, I'm gonna say the bike, because the shuttle sprints is a race if you're next to somebody. And that's the thing that Guy's gonna be the worst at out of these guys. He could do 16 ring muscle ups unbroken and then do 8 squat snatch, no problem for him. And then he's the fastest guy. Like, I think this is a great event for Guy, but it's hard for me to say he's going to win it. You know what I mean?
Ooh. So what was the semifinal workout? 20 cows?
30, 15, 100-foot lunge.
30, 15.
100-pound dumbbell lunge, whatever.
Yeah. 80,
it's a different workout, man, because you gotta.
Well, yeah, you can't floor it. I don't think anyone goes unbroken. And I think that creates a lot of strategy.
Oh, I think a lot of them go unbroken.
You think so? But you think, and
I'm going to say over half the field go unbroken.
Interesting. Text Alan and see, or text Jason and say, "Hey, will you go unbroken?"
That defeats my knowledge. If
John
I have to ask
better.
If I have to ask them, you know what I'm saying? They're like, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He just asks people a bunch of stuff. That's what Brian Friend does. No, I just know.
We're not stooping to that level.
I disagree with you. Anyways, all right, who wins?
I'm thinking about it.
I'd like to pick Medeiros too. I really would like to see him.
This is a good one for Justin for sure. Is this? No, I was gonna say
if it's a race between him and Guy, though, I think I'd pick Guy.
Yeah. Does Ricky do well here? Squat snatch eats him up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I think he does. I think he does fine. I don't think he's
winning
great, but I think he does fine. He's kind of like Danielle Brandon a little bit. Okay.
I'm gonna go with a sleeper pick of Sam Quant. Good Amish lad, well rounded. It's got a little bit of everything in this event. Yeah, Sam Quant.
You know what? I'm gonna take Guy.
Ooh, all right.
Nice.
I like
that
it.
for you.
Good on you, baby. Good on you. All right. Assuming we're not picking Tia, who do we got?
Oh God, I haven't even got that far.
I mean, Laura. I think Laura's gonna rip up these snatches the best out of everybody, and the bike at best out of everybody. She's gonna be fine on the muscle ups, but it depends if a girl can go unbroken on the muscle ups. Ariel Lowen might not be a bad pick there.
She'll do well. This light, I was just gonna say this light of a barbell. I think this isn't a terrible piece for Haley. Like 160.
It's too heavy for her to do good.
I think Sean's trolling, man.
No,
he had the Koski pick before. Now Haley Adams.
No, I don't think so. I think this is
dude. Her max is 185, and it's 8 of them.
Yeah, but so just in her defense, her ability to cycle anything under her 1 RM is unmatched.
That doesn't mean anything when somebody's like cycling 70% of their max.
Yeah. All right.
I take Laura over Haley in this.
Oh yeah, me too.
How long do we think the shuttle run is? Do we think it's just normal, down and back 50 feet or 25s?
Well, no. I bet it's like a double that. I bet it's like the shuttle run's like
50 out, 50 back.
Yeah. Because it's probably just the field of play.
Yeah.
It's funny, like the women and the men are different because the women, I'm not thinking Danny Spiegel at all because the ring muscle ups is not like guaranteed unbroken for any of them. You know what I mean?
Right.
I bet you Tia goes unbroken on the ring muscle ups. I'm gonna say dude,
Slim Pickens out there, man. Slim Pickens.
I need a list. I need the names.
What's funny is Alex Kazan rips up all of this except the squat snatch.
Is that not her strength?
Toast. No shot.
No. Snatches are worst thing. But she's one I could see going unbroken in the muscle up.
They have to squat.
I'm gonna have faith in her. I'm gonna have faith in her. So we're not saying Tia, right? My pick, other than Tia, is probably Laura. We're not saying somebody else, dark horse, I'm gonna say Alex Kazan.
Beautiful. You got an extra pick, CJ, or are we doing event 3?
No, I'm going Haley.
Did you say anybody, Travis?
I got Laura. I'm picking Laura.
I'm going Haley. I think Haley's actually gonna do really well. I'm going against you, John.
I think she'll be middle of the pack.
Nope. I think she's gonna be top 3. She's gonna do really well in this one.
Okay.
Yep.
Raptus is not at Rogue. Okay, let's do event 3. Cool little event. A little bit of everything for my boy Sam.
Oh, sorry. Hey, at least all these workouts, whether we like them or not, at least they're named well. You know?
Yeah, I'm gonna do this
hustle
one.
At Rogue. Event 3, Braveheart, 8642. Sorry, wall walk complex and a back squat at 375, 260. Is a wall walk complex a wall walk and a wall facing handstand push up?
I would assume so, but like I don't know. But we don't know.
Do you think they wouldn't do that because it's like a direct rip from Kill Taylor? Because that was the first time anyone called it like that. I mean, I know it's just like he just put it together, but like that's the only time we've seen it online anywhere, right?
I feel like we've seen it other places.
Okay.
I think I did that at Taylor's competition last year.
I assume someone's done it. Back squat too light? No, that's pretty fucking heavy.
Is this what they've always had for the back squat weight when they do the back squat workouts? It was
no, they did 405 on back attack, and I want to say
didn't they do a 375 too?
Yeah,
the other one?
No, I think they did 375 last year, but they did 405 the year previous. But last year was like 10.864.2 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, enough volume on the wall walk complex to really trip some people up, or it's just going to come down to like who's decent enough to do it, but can get right to the back squat and rip.
Which just depends on what the complex is. Like if it's 1 wall walk to 5 handstand push-ups, like you know what I mean. Like it could be. I doubt it's just 1 and 1, right? I mean, I guess it could be.
I think.
No, I think it's just 1. Yeah,
1,
I mean,
like 1 walk, 1 handstand push-up.
Yeah, 8 wall walk handstand push-ups. That's a lot, man. Like if you just do 8, I bet you're tired.
Do you think it could be to a deficit, like the games, like a little combo between the echo press?
I would love that.
I know you would.
No, dude, can you believe like this event for Laura? If it is just a slight deficit.
Oh yeah, bad day.
It would be amazing. Sure. Like this, Laura would go from winning this event to last place.
Yeah, for sure. It's so wild. Like just to think of the physiology behind that without getting deep into that is just mind blowing.
I think she couldn't ask for a better handstand push-up workout though if it's not.
Yeah, relatively like low volume
and mixed with something she's going to
something heavy.
Murder, right? With no hesitation. It's like just the rest between 8 and 6 and 4, you know.
All right. Men's pick. Who is strong enough is going to crush these wall walk complexes?
Honestly, dude, if Guy can do it, I'm not going to pick Guy. I'm probably picking Jeff in this, but
solid pick.
I'm trying to think of anybody else.
This, I think, in the guys, I mean, is there anyone that doesn't go unbroken on the guys for the back squat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yonakoski won't go unbroken.
Okay.
But
he'll smash the wall. I was just thinking, I was like, because it could be a cycle, like a cycle rate thing.
He will smash that.
Smash the wall walks. And so does he create enough time? If he doesn't go unbroken, then no, he doesn't create enough time.
I don't know if Heinrich goes unbroken. Yorgos might not go unbroken.
The problem with a bigger athlete here, right, is I think the wall walks, like, they're just big guys. Like the wall walk concept for a bigger athlete is,
I will say,
like, it's a struggle point.
If it's deficit, Jason is extremely good at deficit handstand push-ups,
but not enough gap for the regular, like not enough spacing, like of how good he is for regular versus the field. Because I would assume he's just as good.
No. Like deficit, he's much better than the field than he is.
Right. Yeah. That's what I mean. He creates a lot. Oh no. This is a good question.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
I don't think he will. Maybe
he's solid on his hands anyway.
He's gonna do great there. I think he's gonna get smacked.
He might win this workout. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna.
Jeff's hard to pick against, man.
Yeah. I like Jeff and Justin. Justin's got that wicked overhead position.
Justin is
very strong, and I feel like not a ton of conditioning.
He's not the greatest at handstand push-ups, though.
I'm banking on it not being enough volume. If he shows up a little fluffy, it's not a big deal for this workout. It might help him a little bit. So I'm picking Medeiros.
How's Saxon's strength? Saxon go unbroken?
Yeah, fuck Saxon.
If Saxon goes unbroken, if he goes unbroken, it's a good one for him.
I don't think this is a bad workout for Saxon, but this could be one where like he takes a lot of break in between. He might go unbroken, but does breaks in between.
Yeah,
it's too light.
If you're, dude, every single time you think about a panchick doing good, they're going to underwhelm. And if you're not thinking of a panchick doing good, then they're going to overperform. The panchicks are not the best at anything. It's a curse of being a panchick. You're never bad at anything, but you're never great at anything.
They could never cut it in the grid league with people like Johnny.
They could never cut it in the grid league. No. But like that's their whole family's like that.
Yeah, they're all very similar athletes.
Women pick. Obviously, Tia's going to win. If you couldn't pick Tia, I'm going to pick Alex Gazan.
I think it's a good one for Ariel, especially if her strength's been moving up. I don't think this is terrible for her. If she can go unbroken, I think Gazan's a really good pick. Probably the best pick, actually. Yeah, I'm on Gazan. I think that's a good pick.
You talked yourself into it there.
Yeah, I did. Well, I was like going through, and I was like handstand, strength. I was like, all right, yeah.
John, anyone you'd like to pick? Did you pick a male yet? You picked Jeff.
I picked Jeff. Yeah, I'm gonna rock with you with Alex.
All right.
All right. Since we're all there, let's pick another one. So we just like who's coming third?
I think Ariel's a great pick too. And y'all were on it on this one.
Thanks.
I'll pick Danny Spiegel.
Danny Spiegel. Compliments. She doesn't do terrible. She, interestingly enough, like she's not a great squatter, like from like a pure like load perspective. And she's very powerful off the ground, but like full squatting, I think it's fine. I don't think it's too heavy for her. But
she is power.
Right. Yeah. Like explosion, pulling off the ground for sure.
She's more Townsend than Mertens.
Okay. I got it. It took me a second. I had to process that. I got it. Cool. Good.
Beautiful.
Are we good? All right. Next.
Yeah. Event 4. Christ. Okay. Is this event 4 hunting haggis? A 1K row.
This workout is dirty, man.
This is absolutely nasty.
I wish I had a log. I would do this in a heartbeat.
You don't have a log?
30 thrusters. Oh, hold on. Let me read it. 1K row, 30 thrusters, 135.95. 30/20 log muscle ups, making a return. 30 thrusters again, 135.95, and a 1K row.
They altered the volume on the log. They didn't have or on the muscle ups. They didn't. They had the same amount of muscle ups last time.
It's a nasty little
because
number.
Nobody made it
could
through.
Go, right. Well, they couldn't go. They couldn't cycle reps. None of the girls could do multiple reps at a time.
Emma Lawson could.
No, I think she did singles still, didn't she?
No, she did twos.
Twos. Okay. I assume they've been practicing somehow. Someone found the log, put it on there.
What do you guys think? Is this the number one event, like correlated with the overall finish?
No. The log muscle up is too much of a specialty.
Yeah, it's a big separator. Yeah.
John, you think you could do a log muscle up with your little mitts?
I'd like to think that I would be fine for a few, but I think like as soon as the workout gets sorry, my wife just got home. As soon as it got like hard, then I think my grip would fail me in the workout. But Hopper's got huge hands and he's bad at log muscle ups. You know what I mean?
He didn't do good last year. Who did good last year? Noah's got big old mitts.
Ricky won the event, but it was mixed with squatting.
Right.
I think Ricky will be really good at this.
Yeah, I think he'll still do well.
Justin does very good with the log muscle ups. Vellner does very good with log. Dude, Justin's gonna be good at this one too. It's crazy because Justin is not like super strong guy, but so many Rogue events just hit right for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see Ricky crushing this. Jason. I think a lot of those guys is gonna be.
No, Jason's really bad at the log muscle.
You said that.
He's been working
on it. Yeah.
My pick for the women is going to be Ariel Lowen.
Like winner or behind Tia?
Behind
Tia. Yeah, behind Tia. Tia's winning every event.
She's sweet.
Listen, Tia will not win every single event, but I'm not going to pick against her for any of the events.
Right. Yeah.
She will be third or second in the ones she doesn't win.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen a power output event yet where it's like it's a 2-minute event, just max machine. And that's where she would get beat by a few people. Right.
Which was what it seems like will be event 6 to close it out. Like the head-to-head piece.
The duel.
Yeah, the duel. Some form of it. Because it's not announced.
Okay, but we've already got a bike and we got a rower and we got a ski. There's not a machine that they're going to sprint against. Where before it was like a
maybe
bike
there is.
Sprint.
What if it's the new C2?
No.
They already have a rower. Oh, you're talking about the muscle thing?
I don't even know how you would sprint.
I'm taking Laura and Ricky.
Laura.
John, who are your picks?
Ariel Lowen for
not a bad pick.
The women. And then for the men,
Wiki.
I'm going to take Justin.
Damn, Justin's winning this shit the rate we're going. Okay. CJ, who do you got?
Man, I don't know. I'm just kind of feeling like not a win. I don't know. I think it's Justin.
You don't have to be like cardio champ for Rogue. Yeah. And he's thick, man. And he's been peaking he pulled a Chandler Smith this year. He's peaking for Rogue.
You think that he can beat Dallin in this workout though? Like somebody like Dallin?
I think the muscle ups are gonna.
Muscle ups are everything, Travis.
Right, and I think which makes me want to lean to I feel like BKG is gonna do pretty well, but I just think he's just getting old. But I think he's gonna do well. This might be his best event.
He would have crushed this. And
he was sixth. He was sixth whenever they did it last time. Dude, you know who was really good at it too? Is Sam Quant.
Sam Quant. Okay,
he's not a bad pick.
That's not a super pick. I like it.
Yeah, Sam Quant is a good pick. Vellner obviously is a good pick. Vellner, it's the 60 thrusters at 135 that make me doubt Vellner.
So many.
Right. So
that's so many fucking thrusters.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I can see Dallin.
That's why I like Justin
crushing those. Okay, let's do
women.
Let's do event 5 then.
Oh, did we do event 5 or do we do women? Yeah, we did. All right.
Yeah.
5.
Event 5, Devil's Tail.
What's the sear bell? Is that the little handle? Like the
circus?
No. It's a circus dumbbell.
Oh, okay. All right.
Big round heads, right? Big
Yeah.
round chrome color, silver color,
21.
whatever.
Holy fuck.
3 rope climbs, 21 single arm sear bell devil press at 170. 3 rope climbs, 21 devil press, 3 rope climbs. Basically just 9 rope climbs, 42 devil press. That's a heavy devil press. I know it's only one arm, but holy
Well,
shit.
it'll be a clean and jerk. So it's a single arm devil's press, but then they'll come to here and then to that.
They don't ever say you're not allowed to do that.
If it's a sear bell, that's meant to clean and jerk. You're meant to come up to here and go like that.
Well, it's a fat handle too, right?
Yeah.
That's what I was just about to ask. Like, if it's a normal one, this is gonna fuck people up. Like, if it's
no. Yeah. So
they
like
make it smaller?
they'll do a devil's press, and then whenever they're getting up, they'll bring it 2 hands. Bam.
Okay.
And then they'll come back down. It's going to be a slow movement.
Yeah. Okay.
And honestly, there's only 9 rope climbs. That's not a lot. So like it's literally, this is going to be who cycles that devil's press the best.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes me think big guys. See, like this is
such a specialty. This is like we think this is like a Vellner special.
No, I think this is like a Hopper special. I think
learning a new movement, right? Because I assume it's gonna be relatively learning on the fly, unless JR just built one.
It's still just a single arm jerk.
Yeah,
I've never played with a sear bell. I'll bet you money I'm pretty good at it. Like it's not. you know who's really good at jerking though is Dallin. Dallin's got like a 400-pound jerk.
Yeah, true.
So good event for him. Again, a lot of these events good for these big boys.
Yeah.
Hopper, Pepper, Medeiros being a little thick.
And Justin has very good lockout.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is something I could see.
Strength.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the lockout's super important, right? Like, if it's maybe a little awkward with this dumbbell, something they're not used to. So if you got that wicked overhead stability that you can kind of fall back on as you fatigue.
Right. Yeah. Without like the extra effort, all that, like just like utilizing efficiency.
I think BKG could be really good at this workout.
Sure.
I think Fikowski. Honestly, Fikowski's probably my pick.
Okay.
I was gonna say, okay, let's pick somebody
inside
our top 5.
I think he'll find a way to cycle it faster.
Yeah, just like a learning curve.
He'll just be able to game it better. Yeah.
Are we gonna pick Sprague for anything? Just the world.
The first event be the only one you're gonna pick him for.
Yeah, true. What does Chandler do well in any of these so far?
I think he'll be good at this one. I think.
You think he can just kind of like brute muscle?
He'll be good at the log muscle up one. The log muscle up one, he'll do fine. It's just I don't pick him winning. I don't see him top 3ing anything, but he'll be fine. The back squat one, like he'll be fine. You know what I mean? But he's just not. He's not going to win it. The run bag carry, he'll be fine, but he's not going to win it. What about Guy here?
Is it too long? This is a long event.
I think it's short.
You think it's short? Like how short?
It's 42 total devil's press. That's it. 42 devil's press, 9 rope climbs.
But they're going to be doing. They're going to be doing a double. They're going to be doing like 5 a minute, maybe.
Oh, no, they do way more than that. Yeah, they do like 8 or 9. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be slower. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe
100 pounds is not that heavy.
Yeah, maybe I'm just envisioning the bell being much more challenging than it's going to be. All right.
I'm going to say closer to 3 minutes than 2, but either way, 5.5, at least 5.5 minutes of devil press plus 9 rope climbs, another couple minutes.
Oh, dude, I'm going to say 5 minutes of devil's press with like 1.5.
So you think they're going to devil's press at the same pace?
Minute workout. I think it's a sub 7-minute workout.
You think they're going to devil's press at the same pace as they do with like 50s, pretty much?
No, CJ. But I think they like what they would devil's press was 70 with 90s. But you're allowed to clean and jerk.
Yeah. Okay.
So go back and watch the Dubai event when they did devil's press with the 90s and Fraser and Travis Mayer. That's who was doing it at then. And then they just clean and jerked them all. I think it was only 5 reps, but watch how fast they did them. And I think they'll get like 8 a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll definitely add up. I'm going to pick Dallin on account of a solid overhead.
I'm going to pick Fikowski.
Beautiful.
It's also his last event out. I think if he sees an event that he thinks he can win, he'll send it.
I'm gonna lean back into Justin.
Dude, Justin's crushing right now.
I'm picking him for every event.
For
I
sure.
like it.
For sure. All right, so we skipped
women?
event 6.
Oh,
Women. Sorry,
We didn't do
my
women.
My bad.
Come on, man.
Sorry.
This is one I think Tia will not win.
I
think Laura wins this one going hands away.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Just too strong. Too strong and too much good, like too much grip.
I'm gonna go with Emma Tall. Bit of a sleeper. Got her in 7th place overall.
I also think Alex Kazan's gonna be extremely good at this one. I think Tia could get beat by a few people at this one.
Yeah, it's a valid assessment. Cool.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I still don't put it. I still will not pick against her. I just think this is one where people could beat her.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. Let's see.
Event 6. TBA.
Oh, yeah.
We skipped it. You didn't even clip event 6. What do you think? What do you guys think Saturday night event 6 is going to be?
I think it'll be a max
duel.
out.
You think it's the max out and then Sunday's the duel? They finish because there's no event 9.
Yeah. I mean, they like to finish on the duel.
Oh, is that always the last event? Is it?
It's not always, but it has been the 2 of the 3 times.
Okay. Well, then it probably is. You're right.
What do you think they're going to max out with some kind of like Highlands game type thing, something unorthodox?
I hope it's themed. I hope it's like.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like,
that's why they're saving it, right?
Highland themed. Yeah, for sure. So they can't practice.
What is it? What if it's like the Denny Stones and then it's just holding it?
Because some of the
that would be
like,
lame, but
Taylor Williamson for the win.
Dude, I would pick Taylor for the win. Yeah,
for sure.
Dude, I would like a keg toss over over the thing.
The only thing with like the caber and the hammer and the keg and stuff, like I can see them not wanting them around that shit if some of these people don't know what they're doing. Like, especially, the caber, like, it could go sideways pretty quick. I feel like they're probably like,
well, you gotta let them practice it a little bit. Like, you gotta say, hey, we're doing this on Wednesday.
Somebody sends a friggin' hammer into the crowd, take somebody's skull off.
No, I don't think they would do anything like that. I could see a toss.
Dude, a keg toss would be awesome.
I could see like the Atlas Stone. Atlas Stone to the podium.
That's more of the duel, though.
Yeah. Well, so is a keg toss, right? Oh, I mean, it's all for time.
Wow.
Yeah, but they're not going like side by side.
No, keg toss, I say like everybody goes through 14 feet, and then everybody goes through 15 feet, and then everybody goes through 16 feet. Yeah. And then whenever you're out, you're out.
Taylor Williamson just completely shit on everyone.
The Atlas Stones, I think Laura still wins that, but the Atlas Stones, that's a duel. That's straight up, you know what I mean? And you seed those, you know what I mean, by how you are in the competition.
Or what about a duel style with stone throw, like a shot put? Like imagine, or like you just start with half the field.
I think a keg toss
or the whole field. Everybody chucks their stone, and then
there's just so much injury risk with that. Like there still has to be some consideration. Someone's tearing a labrum without a fucking doubt. They couldn't throw a softball, dude, let alone a fucking stone.
I mean,
like stone, you can put the whole body.
Dude, we've seen Annie run. Okay, like athleticism hasn't.
She runs faster than me.
She runs fast, but I wouldn't say that she runs athletic.
I wouldn't hurt myself. Just saying.
Brian Spin says there will be no throwing. Okay, that's fair. I can see that. Okay, cool. Let's do event 7.
All right.
Our next known event, Sunday morning. We will be up at 4 a.m.
All right, guys. This is a Justin Medeiros special.
I know. This is a super Justin special.
Event 7, the Gondola.
Calling it right now. Patrick Beltner gets second place in this event.
This is the lateral pegboard that we're going to see, guys, that they previewed there. We got 4 lateral pegboards in total. I'm assuming that's just one traverse down, paired with the all-time classic Ski Erg GHD.
Dude, I think this is a Haley workout, too. I think she crushes this workout.
Yep. Haley's one of the only women to beat Tia, and it was this combo. Now, it was running instead of the pegboard. But I got a feeling they're going to be running to the pegboard.
Yeah. I mean, a pulling gymnastic, though, like if you were going to pair Ski Erg and GHD with a pulling gymnastic, like it's still
good.
It's extremely good for Haley.
Not as good as running, but yes.
No, for sure not. But yeah.
So what we've seen maybe on Instagram, John, I don't know if you're hearing different. It sounds like people were pretty or were struggling pretty hard with the lateral pegboard.
They're just slow.
I think that's going to have a pretty major.
Yeah, it takes a long time.
Major implication. Here
it's only 4, so it's not that many. It's just in a longer
workout.
workout.
It must be pretty tough, right? Like if there's only.
Well,
4.
the problem is they're hanging. Like it's legless. Like there's no feet on the glass, right? Like they're floating, right? In that challenge.
No. Yeah. And but I think what makes the movement hard is just that it's taking them so long.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's a lot of time under tension.
What about Laura in this event? Rock climber. She's naturally going to be really good on that pegboard. Yeah. Obviously annihilate the skier. It's not a crazy volume of GHDs, 120. I'm going to pick her.
And Laura was not there. Laura was not there the year that Tia and Haley did that either. The ski workout.
The ski
first year? Ski workout.
Yeah, was that year 1?
No. It was 2021.
Okay, I'm going to pick Laura. I like this event. Seems like is it just me or I feel like we've had a good amount of polling so far.
Yeah, I want to go as soon as we finish. Polling. As soon as we finish this one, I want to go back through and just give like a little overview assessment. Let's finish it. We'll talk about our picks and then we'll kind of work back through like the style of workouts.
Right. Okay, for the
guys,
men,
Justin.
Shit.
Let him down. Go T. Come on.
I think I'm gonna go Vellner. I'm gonna go Patty V. Good puller. Big old beefy abs on him.
He might be too beefy though. He's so big.
So I would say if Vellner can do the pegboard faster than Justin, then he's got a shot to beat him. But Justin gains a GHD 1 out of every 6 of Vellner's. Every 6 GHDs Vellner does.
It's so specific, but I know you're pretty close to being right.
That's the that's the kind of analysis we're bringing to the table.
That's right, baby.
Nobody else is doing that.
Stay over here. Don't go to Shut Up and Scribble.
Can Vellner ski that fast? History has shown that he can't. So last year it was paired with running. That's I think with Justin and Vellner, that's a 1-for-1. I don't give anybody the edge there. Running up a hill. I also think was it the same amount of Cal ski as it was GHDs? Do you know?
Oh, I have no idea.
What was the I'll look it up. What year? Last year?
2021.
What are the odds Noah drops out? Give him about
no, he's 20%. Not going to drop out.
We got Sam Cornway peg
0%.
It was the same. It was 80. It was 80, and that showed that the GHDs mattered more. And this is 120 of each. So I think Justin's just going to pull away there. And then, so Vellner would have to be able to do that pegboard faster to beat Justin. I don't put that out of Vellner's range at all, but I do think that's your 1 and 2. Every single time they combine these two, that combo, they've been amazing. You know who else has been really good at this combo? Chandler Smith.
Which is so strange. And he's got, I mean, if he can be efficient, long
arms.
Well, if he can be at least moderately efficient on the pegboard, then he'll make it through. But if he gets to that muscular failure point, then he's fucked. But I mean, so is everybody. Do you think this is something where like BKG or Yonakoski could do well?
If they have not on
somebody's
that,
got
not
the
on the
touch
level
on the
of those
pegboard.
two.
What'd you say, Travis?
I think if he's got the touch on the pegboard, anybody could be in the mix here.
I think a GHG plays a pretty hefty role in this. I think I'm gonna lean with Justin again. Justin's just gonna win 7 of the 9 events. It's fine.
No, he's not. That means he's gonna get second place in
probably
7 of the 9 events, which I don't put that past him at all. So I'm trying to see. Yeah, so Chandler was second in the log workout, and that had 160 GHGs and 80 cals of skiing.
Log, was that the log muscle up?
Yeah. So it was ski, GHD, muscle up, GHD, ski. It was like 2 rounds of that combo.
Oh
yeah. And Chandler was second place. Now Vellner was like first in the lead and then blew up at the last like 4 muscle ups, and Justin went past him at that moment. But
was that Sunday? Was that on Sunday?
No, that was one of the earlier events. I think it was event 2 of 2022. Yeah, event 2 of 2022, Rogue.
Beautiful. Okay. Any other closing thoughts on event 7, the Gondola?
I think it's going to eat people up. I think it's going to be tough. So what do we think the standard is? You got to make it all the way across and a go? Like without coming down?
Yeah, I think you just have to make it all the way across.
And then if you come down, you got to restart?
Unbroken?
Yeah.
Unbroken?
Yeah.
How many people don't make it across?
I mean, they've had time to practice.
That's a prop bet for sure.
Not really grippy otherwise.
Yeah, but I mean,
we'll see.
It is if you're 18 seconds into a fucking lateral climb that you're a third of the way, you know?
Yeah, I could see some people just not having figured it out.
Yeah.
Shitting the bed.
But I mean, you have had time to practice. This is one that I wish they just sprung on them and they didn't tell anybody, because then Jeff would be really bad.
That's fair.
Yeah, but that
100% Jeff would be trash.
But with how just saying with like how difficult obviously it is, like, it's just, that's not a good idea. You don't want to watch.
I gotcha, but Justin would have been able to do it. I have no doubt that Justin and Vellner would have been able to figure it out, and Jeff would not.
We'll never know.
We'll never know. All right, Benate.
This is tightrope,
dude. This is a wild workout. You want to talk about another Justin special by just being able to lock out well overhead?
I disagree. 100%. This is not a Justin workout.
This
3 rounds, heavy 100 heavy rope double unders. Is this heavy handle or heavy rope, guys?
Probably. I would assume it's his. I assume it's an RX Smart Gear Zeus rope, probably.
Is that heavy handle or heavy?
That's a heavy rope.
That's a heavy rope.
It's heavy rope.
It's heavy rope. Half a pound.
50-foot single arm overhead lunge with the same dumbbells from earlier, 170, and 100-foot handstand walk.
And I'm thinking that's down and back from the field. That's why I think the shuttle runs are 100 foot.
Yeah, that makes sense. 150.
I'm looking for somebody with some beautiful overhead positioning. Danielle Brandon comes to mind.
Yep.
Justin, of course, comes to mind. Who else is in the mix?
I mean, Jeff has good lockout.
Chandler Smith will have his arm bent while he's doing.
Yeah, but I think he'll he always does. He seems to finish 6th or 5th or whatever.
Yeah, he'll do well.
Yeah, I mean, like Justin won't be. He'll be good at this event, but I don't think he wins this event. I think somebody like Koski or like maybe even Sam Quant. Sam Quant's got the fastest double unders out of everybody with the heavy rope.
That's an interesting.
I still think the handstand walk matters more than everything else in this.
You think?
It's just it takes the longest.
What does Sean mean by this? Your normal overhead position is different because of the size of this handle. How does that work? Wouldn't you still just kind of be holding it the same way, or what am I missing there? You guys understand?
Well, you won't be able to. Usually the handle is more narrow on the sear, right? So like you can't like let the dumbbell drip, right? It's like, like you put your hand to the front of it and it kind of like leans back. It pulls you, pulls you back. But I don't know. I don't know if that makes a difference. I think having a good overhead position will exceptionally push you forward on being able to keep it locked out, especially if you can't like let it get backwards, because it's going to want to dip forward, and that's going to just
even more of an emphasis on having a solid overhead position. Okay. Yeah, not too just a lot of shoulders here.
A lot of shoulders. What's the workout?
Justin's name
before this? Ski erg. I'm trying to think of like how much fatigue they're gonna have. Devil's press, pressing. Okay. All right. We're going through it.
All right.
What do you think?
I'm gonna take
Dallin Pepper. So I'm rocking with.
It's a good pick.
I'm rocking with Dallin Pepper for this event.
Do you know who I'm going to pick? Is Brent Fikowski.
That was my second pick. I thought Brent Fikowski, but then I was like, I'm gonna rock.
It's giving me throwbacks to the handstand push-up event at the games when I picked him, and I was lambasted on the spin cast.
Yeah, the free handstanding push-up. That's what it's giving you a throwback to. Free handstanding push-ups.
It's right there, right to it. Thank you, Kenny.
Man.
Lots of viewers, guys. Like and subscribe. We'll be here doing pre-games, maybe post-games for.
Hard to pick against Danielle for the.
It is. It's so long. It's so much handstand walking. They're going to be, their arms are going to be numb.
Yeah, especially handstand walking under shoulder fatigue.
So much fatigue.
I honestly think Tia could win too, but I'm gonna go with Danielle Brandon.
We'll give Danielle this one.
Dude, you know who is sneaky? I'll still pick Danielle, but Brooke.
Yeah, and she's strong enough too. Yeah, I'm going with BKG. I think BKG kind of closes it out. I think he does really well. His handstand walks are good, and
Dude,
I think
BKG is out of the double unders alone.
CJ loves BKG, man.
I just think he's going to do well, man.
Hey,
whoa,
CJ. I'm about to enlighten you a little bit.
I'm ready.
Every single heavy rope double under workout, BKG is trash at.
How do you know that?
Yeah,
how could you possibly know that? I get you're the senior analyst, but how do you know that BKG is not good at heavy? Like what?
Look it up. Go do your research.
I believe you, but I just.
You know, hey, so fun. I actually have a story of why I know that. Not just because I know that.
Fucking enlighten me, John.
So in 2020,
uh-huh.
It was the online Rogue Invitational.
Okay.
And there was a workout with biking and heavy double unders. And that was it. It was just biking and heavy double unders. Maybe there was one more thing, but it was something that I could do. It wasn't something super hard. Maybe like sandbag step overs or something like that. But
I remember it. It was sandbag step overs.
And BKG was ahead of like almost everybody. And then he got, or no. It started with the heavy double unders. It was like 240 heavy double unders. And BKG was last place by a lot coming off of the heavy double unders. And it just struck me because I was able to do my 240 faster than his 240. Now, you know, I did not win or beat him at all, but it just he was the only person that I beat on that 240. He just struggled hard on it. And then from then on, every time there's a heavy jump rope on it, I'm like, I don't think BKG is going to be very good. And he hasn't been.
What do we know what the rope is? Is it this Rogue Bear Steel heavy rope? That's probably what it is. If it's that, dude, this thing is like 1.5 pounds.
Is that heavy?
Yeah, that's really fucking heavy for a rope. Holy shit.
Is it heavy?
All right.
Beautiful. All right.
Okay.
Fine.
Event 9, unknown. You think this is going to be a duel? I guess I think it's going to be a duel.
Probably.
Max
it's probably no. It's not going to finish on a max. That's
no. Sorry, I'm going to say max event for event 6 on Saturday night. The other unknown event, and then a duel on Sunday. Makes sense. What do you think we could do for a duel? Same old.
Dude, I would love the Atlas stones, just straight up Atlas stones. But we already did the sandbag carry. It'll probably be something different.
I don't know. Maybe not. Weren't they pouring concrete? Weren't they pouring stones? Like, wasn't that one of the videos?
I didn't see whatever video you saw, but
where'd you see that?
I feel like it was on their Instagram. No, am I going crazy?
No. I believe you. I
could be wrong.
Hey, so I'm just backing it up with stats.
Yeah, you were
with my BKG thing. So 2017, back in his prime, you know, one of his better years, heavy 17.5. I'm just thinking of things with a heavy rope, right? Heavy 17.5. He was 27th out of 40 guys. And the guys that he beat are all from Africa. So like that's it. That's everybody he's beaten.
They're working on stones right here. This was 6 days ago.
This could be for the strong.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it could be for sure, but they could put the guys on the lady stones. Know what I mean? I mean, it probably would be.
Dude,
I mean,
honestly, I would freaking love that because we're covering the strong women, and I actually have insight about like what they do.
See, that could be it.
Yeah, what if they do?
That's for the strong men, man.
Sure. All right.
Okay. I think they're gonna have something Highland Games, Scotland, strongman themed.
We probably won't know until that day, though. Like the events, Rogue announces a lot of their events, the majority of their events, like they just did, and then they keep 2 secret, but they don't announce those until like 10 minutes before. They do it every year like that.
All right, let's do an overview. Let's do a brief overview of all the events. Do we got a graphic where we can show them all on the screen?
No, you probably have to go. If you want to pull up Instagram, would be the only way we could do that. I don't have them all on the same. Oh, I guess yeah, I do. Hold on. I have the thumbnail.
Looks good. No monkey business. You know, sometimes like when the games workouts came out this year, I feel like there's always something where you're like, what the hell is that? You know, whether it was Chad, A lot of questions asked. Seems like at Rogue. Seems like at Rogue, at least you're kind of like, okay, nothing's standing out to me where this looks ridiculous. I'll give them an A.
Yeah, I mean it's typical Rogue programming. Everything is a little heavy, and that's how they like it. Like everything just has a little bit of a heavy influence to it, but there's still cardio, there's still gymnastics. It's got some trippy stuff like the log muscle up and the pegboard. Their gymnastics is like weird gymnastics. Mm-hmm. I pray to God that the wall walk complex is a deficit. That would be amazing.
Is that so there's like a real race for Gabby to get second because Laura fucking shits the bed?
Now is Laura really not good at wall facing
either?
Okay.
No. She's fine at everything except a deficit.
But sorry, is the wall facing deficit as much of an issue as the regular facing deficit?
Well, we haven't seen that. We haven't seen that variation.
Yeah, we did. Echo press was that. That was that. It was just to a floating, but it was a wall facing deficit, and she got last, didn't she?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing.
Yeah. No, you're right.
It was just a really far deficit. It was like here they are, and now it's 5-inch deficit. Like it was low.
You're right.
Okay, CJ, anything that stands out to you guys? I mean, so yeah, we're missing 2 events out of the 9. Anything that stands out to you, like too much pulling, not enough this, not enough squatting?
I mean, I think they're all entertaining. I look at workouts, right? Like you look at time domains generally, seems like we're probably doing well. Event 1 is, depending on how long that is, it's still north of a 20-minute event. But then everything else is, I mean, I guess event 4 is, I don't know, how long is event 4? Event 4 is probably like a 16-minute time cap, maybe even longer. So this is going to be a long, I think that's our second longest event, right?
7 minutes, 10 minutes, 13 minutes, and then at 7 minutes, I'd say 20-minute time cap.
20-minute time cap. So this is our second longest event. So probably around the 15-minute mark ish, maybe a little shorter, depending on how efficient they are. But then everything else is pretty swift. Maybe event 8's our third longest, probably around the. What do you think?
I think event 7 would be the third longest.
I think event 7. Oh yeah. Okay, you're right. Yeah, 120 calories on the ski and 120.
And everything. And then you have like 3 events that are like 6 to 10 minutes.
Right, which is normal.
And then event 2, I think event 2 is like a sub 5-minute workout. It's like a 4 to 5.
Yeah, it's swift. Is that fastest one?
It's not a sprint, but it's like not far off a sprint.
It's close. Is that our fastest event besides if there's a duel?
Yeah, man. Which means it has to, event 9 or 6 has to be one, and they don't have any heavy event yet. I mean, obviously the back squats are heavy, but they don't have a just lifting event, and they always do. They've never not had one.
Right.
So event 6 has to be a max out, and event 9 has to be the duel. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but you would say I think it's good to predict that.
For max out, we already have the squat snatches in event 2. We don't have any cleans, right?
No, the thrusters with 135 is the closest thing.
Yeah,
pulling off the floor. We have no cleans, no deadlift.
I mean, the only pulling off the floor is the snatch, which I think that makes the strength event.
Bell.
The lunge.
The devil's press, I'm saying.
Oh, the devil's press. Yeah,
like the only pulling off the floor.
Oh yeah, that's true. But that's going to be a back. Yeah, I was thinking for the max. I wouldn't.
So I could see the max being like
bench press.
The Atlas Stone, like the Atlas Stone.
There's a lot of pressing though. There's a lot of pressing. Yeah. I mean,
dude, but like so
overhead.
Travis says Atlas Stone. I'm gonna say, does keg toss count as a throw?
I mean, it does, but it would be a hinge. I mean, in general, like if we were looking at, but it would be a throw. Yeah, accuracy.
Throwing. Like I think that would be more fun. Like if they do an Atlas Stone, a max Atlas Stone, that's not. I'm not saying that's not fun.
And the keg would be dope.
And then the duel would be what? Because I want them to do the actual Atlas Stone event.
Right, but I think I can see that being the duel in Scotland, 5 stones, maybe even like there's a women's weight, there's a men's weight. It goes like what, 150, 175 to 300, yeah, something like that, yeah. Right?
Probably we stop at the first weight of the strongmen.
What are the strongmen's usually? They vary, right? They're not standardized year to year.
Yeah, no, I think they're like 250 to 400. Their last one's right around 4.
Okay. you think 300? You think it's not too big, just from like a size wise?
I have no idea. Could not tell you.
Yeah.
I think if we can clean a 300-pound sandbag, though, we could do a 300-pound Atlas stone.
That's an interesting thought.
Okay. Atlas stone, you don't have to get it as high as a clean. You don't have to stabilize.
You don't, but you got to get your arms around it though, and it's a lot. Yeah. I think it's harder to get your arms around.
Yeah, right? No, the bigness of it's a big difference. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we have 9 events. 7 are here. So event 1, long running.
I'll tell you right now,
carry.
This is not a James Sprague.
No, it's not. A little rough for sure.
Whatever the games was, this is just the opposite.
Yeah, for sure. So do we know that Josh and Spieler still program this?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah. Do you think there was any influence of like, all right, we need something completely opposite?
I don't know. That's a great question. I
hope Bill and Katie are just like, give me anything but what we just saw. Which
this is pretty in line. This is in line with what we normally do. So I don't think so. But do you guys want to?
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, do you want to repick our podium right now, or do you want to do that later in the week?
We can do that right before. I think that's probably Thursday. We can do that Thursday. Get our thoughts together. Maybe like
So I'm gonna make my official predictions, and they're gonna come out Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. People are waiting.
Yeah. So the official. Basically, I'm gonna let y'all know what's gonna happen before it happens.
Thanks. Jeff Adler's still in first, John.
You gotta let me put the hard look on it, but it don't look bad for him. It don't look bad. Probably.
Cool.
Is that what we had? Is that what our predictions were?
That's what we had. We had Adler and Madera. We could maybe put Madera.
Yeah, like Justin. Whatever the max is, Adler's gonna murder, and Justin's not. And then any type of duel. I mean, the Atlas stones. I mean, if it's something they've never done before, I'll take Justin over Jeff all day. But it's probably I like Jeff, Justin, Dallin. Honestly, I don't think my podium is changing right now without putting the hard look on it.
How much time do you spend? What's the hard look mean? What does that process look like? Give us the inside. What does that look like?
Well, I don't want to reveal. So essentially, I'll go through every event and I'll find 1 to 2 events that I think are very similar to that event and see who did good in those 2 events. And if somebody's name comes up twice, that means they're very good at that combo. For instance, I know Justin in a ski GHD combo has won every single time he's done it.
Right.
Again, in this field at Rogue, they always like that ski GHD combo. And I know Justin's amazing at it. I know Vellner's amazing at it. So, and then I'll pick my top 3 people. What I think is going to happen, I'll pick them for that event, and then I go through every single event like that. Like I will find an event where they do some kind of an odd object and then rope climbs. I'll watch the 2 back squat events and see who's good at handstand push-ups in that event, right? And I just go through every single event, and then and without like looking at the total, have a top 3 for each event, and then I see whose names comes up the most, and then that will be how I kind of rank them.
So what you're saying is you just don't talk out of your ass all the time?
That's good. Yeah, I would say most of the time. I come off so confident that it's like.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If there was a process, I was for sure expecting you to just be like, I just know. I'm proud to hear this.
How would I be right all the time if I didn't do that?
Well, you told me that you have a memory.
I do. I have that as well, but like I'll go back and watch everybody. You know
yeah.
John, are you going to be able to join us for the early morning pre-shows at 4 or 5 a.m.?
Depends. We're covering the strong women, and they're going to go on.
They won't go on before. I don't think they go on before, do they?
They do. They go on before CrossFit. Yeah.
Oh shit.
So, but I will be awake. So, like, if I'm covering the strong women, and then I might hop onto y'all's like in the middle of your show. You know what I mean? Cool. Right before, and I'll just kind of marathon it on my end. It's fine.
I'll buy you. Oh, you don't drink. I was gonna say I'll buy you some Starbucks gift cards, but you don't drink coffee.
I don't drink coffee. No.
Jesus Christ. How do you not drink coffee, John? What the fuck?
What?
I don't even understand. It's a problem.
It's unhealthy. I'm sorry.
It's shut the fuck up. Oh, how's your no sugar November going?
I'm doing great, man. This Propel right here is no sugar.
Nice. That's good. I like it. Proud of you.
All right. I like the events. Looking forward to it.
This not so much.
No,
John, don't
guess
be
it's not going well.
But this one is great.
Is there sugar added in Fairlife?
No.
Oh, really?
I think there is.
He's like,
two grams.
I was gonna say there is a little bit.
It's only 2. It's only
right.
2.
It's good.
It's less than 10 grams. It just rounds down.
We got a lot of good storylines coming up.
Yep.
We're gonna be back Thursday for our bingo show. Johnny will be there. It'll be fun. I'm looking forward to that. No event Thursday at Rogue, so we'll be kicking off Friday morning.
Yep. Yes, sir. Cool.
Anything else?
No, I think that's it.
Beautiful.
We'll do the show Thursday sometime to finalize predictions.
Lock the hell in.
Yeah. Short one. Cool. Oh, we gotta do our bingo. We gotta do our bingo show. Yeah.
That's why I meant bingo
Thursday.
Yeah. Cool. You guys
Thursday's
got your
bingo night.
we got to get our stuff together. Bingo night.
Get your
That's
dabbers.
right, baby.
How many things do I need? Because y'all came up with like 20.
We have a bunch. We have a bunch. I think you could just show up.
Okay.
No, if you come up with, bring some.
How many would you like?
I would like
No,
6.
you don't need. Yeah, no more.
Give me 6.
I will bring 6.
Give me 6. No more, no less. All right.
Am I allowed to bingo off of us?
Oh, I just ended the